Today, I'm making a track for Fast Asleep by Eartheater featuring Oklou. If you're new here, I'm going to take the vocals from the original song, put them into Logic, and try to make my own instrumental to go with them without hearing the original first. So I'll have no idea what their track sounds like before I do this. Eartheater just dropped a new album, and I was really excited to see that there was an Oklou collab on there. I love both of them, so I can't wait to find out what this is going to be, because I feel like there's a lot of different directions this could go. I'm going to grab those vocals, and I'll see you back in Logic in just a second. Okay, I have the vocals here. Let's take a listen.
Fast asleep.
Really interesting harmonies, especially in like that last half of the song. So many cool things going on in there. Very floaty, ethereal, like airy vocals. I have no idea what direction the original went in. I'm not entirely sure what I want to do yet, actually. And it feels a little bit structureless as well, so I'm not sure how I'm going to handle the progression of the track either. But I feel like I'm just going to pick a section and jump right in. I think I'm going to start what I think is the chorus hook section. Repeats a few times here. Maybe try to build this section up and then work outwards from there. I think maybe starting with drums is going to help set the tone a little bit. Okay, I'm going to start by laying down a snare because I think we'll do more of a syncopated drum beat, but the snare will anchor it a little bit. Let's go with this kick. All right, let's see what we want to do. Okay, let's throw in some hi-hats. This one, maybe. Okay, just put in these on the offbeats. Fill them with some other things. Okay, put this guy some places. Something like this. Okay, I'm gonna lay down a bass really quickly. Just very simple. Okay, I'm gonna add a little synth on top, a little like counter melody type thing. Something like that. Okay, so after that section, this part comes in. I think it's switching to minor. We're in E major, I think, before, and then this is going to be an E minor. So I'm going to put a new bass line here in that key. I just added a bunch of effects in. I'm trying to keep this track simple because it feels so obviously focused on the vocals, but the vocals are doing so much harmonically. I want to like overpower that too much and take away from all the textures and blends that they're creating there. So for the E major section, I'm adding in this little atmosphere loop. Just to add a little bit of lift in the upper frequencies for when like the more hooky section comes in. And then I did something similar in the E minor section that comes in later, more like a vocal based loop. And this one I also added on some whatnot pumper just to give it a little more of that side chaining effect. That one sounds like this. Those are kind of just mixed in low in the back, more like drones to solidify the key changes and add a little bit more texture to those main sections. I think my version's done. Let's take a listen. Fast asleep, mine. I found it really challenging to figure out how to break up the sections because I feel like the vocals just flow from one section into the next so fluidly and then come back around to kind of that hookier part. So it was hard to figure out how to make the sections different but also cohesive. Again, I kept it like pretty minimal with how dynamic it got, but I'm really interested to see what they actually did in the original track. So let's pull this thing up. More of like a string thing. Makes sense. Kind of like lullaby-ish. So like atmospheric and ethereal sounding. The part I expected. Those bells are like so haunting. I think that sound is actually kind of close to the little plucky noise I used in mine. Okay, I'm actually surprised there was no percussion in it. Just those pizzicato strings in there that were like the only thing really providing any rhythm. I'm not surprised that it was pretty consistent across the whole track. Like it didn't change too many times. There wasn't any switch up. It pretty much stayed in that same soundscape the whole time. It was a really pretty song, super atmospheric, very ethereal. The vocals sounded great, her and Oklou. Yeah, definitely a different vibe for me. Not so much what I'm used to producing, but it was cool to try to make something a bit more restrained. But yeah, so let me know what you think in the comments. And if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like and subscribe. I post new videos every Wednesday, so come back next week for another new video. All right, thanks for watching, and hopefully I'll see you next time.